Well, good morning and welcome to the Sudoku channel. This is Oliver coming to you from Youghal by the Sea in Ireland over here in Europe, and you're all more than welcome. Now in this series we're going back looking at the archives of the Telegraph newspaper of the UK, looking at their diabolical Sudoku puzzles. And today we're looking at the puzzle from the 19th of March 2021, which is their number 5438. Now last week one was fairly diabolical, I have to say, and we'll just see how difficult this one is going to be. Now as usual, we start off in video one. We by and large only use basic Sudoku solving techniques. And if that solves it, well and good. If it doesn't, then I'll have another video 2, which will use more advanced ones. But at the end of this video, you're all welcome to come back with your own solutions, and if there's any there that really pique my interest, I can use those then as the basis for video 2. And of course, I'll credit you for all your great work. Right. So into the fray, dear Yorick, let's see what we have here. So this is the puzzle. Now I'm using Sven's Sudoku pad. And what I like about that is if you click on a cell and the value that's in the cell, that's the candidate. If you double click, it'll show you any of the cells with that candidate. And for the first part where you're just doing the basic solving techniques, this is really what you need. Now, for example, we are limiting in this house here. We can't have one along here. We can't have a one along here. By the way, I'm just holding down the control key to highlight them all. And then we means that the one must be either here or here. It's called a Snyder pair, and by tradition they're marked as pencil marks in the corners. Again on the ones. Over here, well, we can't have the one there or there, so it's going to be in either one of those two cells. On to 2. Well, this time we can't have the 2 there or there, so that's where the 2s are going to be here. And now on to 3. Oh, just a single 3 there. We can't do anything with that, so on to 4. Well, can't be here or here, and also can't be there, so we now get a unique 4. Stuff it in, and we'll double click again. Across this way, we do want the 4s now. Can't be there or there, so we're going to get another unique 4 up there. That's it, on to 5. Oh, more uniques. Can't be there or here. Another unique in there. And another one, can't be here or here. Stick a unique 5 in there. Well, not there or there, so we have our Snyder pairs in here. Now, yeah, that's it, 5s. Oh, look at that. Can't be across here, can't be down here, so Snyder pair of 5s in here. And again, not here or here or here. There are our next 2 Snyder pairs of 5s. I think we've got something to do with 5 in every house. We do. So on now to the 6s. Well, not there or there, so stick them in here. Can't be across here, can't be across here, so it's going to be either here or here. Can't be down there, so it's going to be there or there. That'll be an important one, I think, because as well as being where the 2 6s are in this house, if you look at this row across here, well, that's where the 2 6s are going to be one way or the other, which means we can't have a 6 across here. Well, now we can't have a 6 down there, and we can't have a 6 up here, so that gives us a Snyder pair in there. Okay, and just this house now is missing anything there for 6s. Where are 7s? Over here. Well, not across there, not across there. That's where we'll pop in the 2 7s. And here, can't have it there or there or there. So we now get a unique 7 in there. And we're going to get another unique one over here, because it can't be there. So that gives us the unique 7 in there. And now, can't be down there or here. So we get a Snyder pair of 7s in there. It may be going too well for us. Nothing for the 8s, I'm afraid. What does 9 tell us? Not there or there. So it's going to give us a unique 9 down here. I wasn't expecting to get anything there. Oh, can't be there. So that's where our 9s are going to be up here. Alright, that's our first run through it. We didn't get many. How many did we get? 1, 2, 3. Oh, we did. We got a fair number. I think I better go back through them again and see will we get anything more. So I'll start that. I'll come back to you. I won't bore you having to watch me doing it because you know what I'm doing. So I'll just go back with the ones again and I'll come back to you if I find something. Alright? And I'll find something immediately. Can't have a 1 there. So that means we're going to have 2 1s here. Now that's known as a conjugate pair because it means that this cell and this cell is going to have 1 9 and I can't have anything else in it because there's only 2 cells. So it has to have 2 candidates and they're the 2 candidates. I'm going to colour those green because it's the 2 candidates for the house. Alright. Now that means we know what's going to come in here. So what is left then for this cell? Well, 1 has to be here or here. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can put in an 8 in there because we already have the 9. Now, it's not well worthwhile going back to do the 1s. And we're still getting stuff. You can't have the 1 there or there, so that's where our 1s are going to be now. And that's a pointing pair. That's where the 1s are here. And it's also where the 1s are going to be for this row. So we can't have 1s across there. And we can't have 1s across here. So that's where the Snyder pairs are going to be for that house. Oh, look at that. 2. Can't have a 2 here. Let's get rid of that 2 now. And that means this is the unique 2 for this house. And that brings on another unique because it can't be there. So the unique 2 must be here. Well, it can't be across there or down here. So we get 2s in here now. And that's a pointing pair. So we can't have 2s along here. We can't have 2s here. So another Snyder in there. This is interesting. Oh, what's wrong with me? That 2. That cannot be a 2. Get rid of it. This must be a unique 2 here. Because this is getting an awful lot of stuff for a diabolical. And there'll be the Snyders in there. Well, it can't be here, so that's where we're going to have our 2 4s for that house. And look at this, can't be here or here. 2 4s there. Well, it can't be down there or there, so look at that, another pointing pair of 4s. Pointing up here, which means that cannot be a 4 and makes this the unique 4 for that house. Have we got all the 4? Well, no, look at that one, can't have that 4 there. This is going to be the unique 4 because can't have it there or here, so we have our 2 4s there. And that makes sense. 4 4 4 4, and you can't have 4s anywhere else. Oh, look at that, only 2 places left in here. So we have 1 2, let's put in 3 4 5, so 6 will have to be here or here, but that can't be a 6. Right, which means this one here must be the 6 and that one there must be the 3. We have done a house. Do you know what, I just feel I should go back to the start again rather than continue, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go back to the 1s again. Alright, up here, can't have an 8 there, we can't have an 8 there, so that is where the 2 8s can possibly be and nowhere else in that house. Alright, that's all we can do there in terms of just going through the candidates, and that is more or less looking at it in terms of houses. What we could do now is start looking at it in terms of rows and columns. That will be the next phase of this, the basic solving techniques. Oh, look at that, we've just got 2 left here. Should put those in first. What are the 2 possibles in there? Well, it's going to be 1. We have 2 3 4 5 6 7, so it'll have to be a 1 8 1 8. But we can't have an 8 here, so that one has to be the 1, and this one has to be the 8. So we have a house and we have a row. Now, what has that done? Okay, we can't have a 1 down here, so we'll get rid of that one, which means this has to be the unique 1 down there. And the 8, anything major with the 8? Well, we can't have an 8 up here, here or across, so we're going to have a Snyder pair of 8s there. And similarly over here, can't be there or here, so that is where the 2 8s are going to be in that house. I hate to say it, but having got this far, I'm going to have to go back and start at number 1 again. This is just iteration after iteration. blow my way through just to make sure I haven't missed anything. Okay, back to you in the take. Oh, up here. Can't have a 9 there. It gives us 2 9s here. And down here, we also have 2 9s. Oh, here, that's 6 there. We can't have a 6 down there. Get rid of that one, which means this is going to be the 6 and it's not a 4. And that means that is going to be a 4. And also this one over here will be a 4, and that one there will not be a 4. Right, I think we're at the stage now where we should really be doing rows and columns, but there's very few rows and columns that we can work on. Just give you an example here. Say take this row here, which is row number 6. What can go in here into these 3 cells? Well, it's going to be a 1 and 6, and what else? So I'll just put those into the center. It's going to be a 1, we have a 2, we don't have a 3, we have 4, 5, we don't have a 6, and we have 7, 8, 9. So it's 1, 3, 6, and we already have the 1 there, as you would expect, giving us a 3, 6. We have a 6 up there at the top, so that'll be a 1, 3, and this one is going to be a 1, 3, 6. Just a simple triple, doesn't really help us to go any further, and I don't see any other 3s. There's 4 in here, which would be 1, 3, 6, 8. Over here we have 4. We could try these and just see, does it do anything for us? Again, into the center. We don't have the 1, we have the 2, we don't have 3, we have 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't have 8 or 9. Up here at this one, 1, 3, 8, 9. Oh, when this one, we have an 8 over there on the right, so I get rid of that 8. Down here we have a 1 to take off it, and down here we have a 1 and 8. Still remains as a quad though, and we'll just see we have another triple down here. We'll just try this one. Well, it's going to be 2, 3, and 9. So the 2 won't be in there, so just these 2. Stick in 2, 3, and 9. Over here we already have a 9, so that'll take the 9 out of that one. And this one, 2, 3, 9. Alright, this doesn't help at all. I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll put in all the possible candidates in each one of the cells, and let's see, can we go anywhere quickly from there. If not, it's going to be the end of part 1 and we're going to have to go on to part 2. So give me a tick and I'll be back to you. Well, here we have it fully populated, and it wasn't very fruitful at all. The only thing I can see here is that we have a conjugate pair of 3 9s, and that is for the row, so I'll colour it that way. And I also put them in this way as 3 9, and we'll get rid of the inside ones. Well, 3 9 3 9 there will mean that we'll get rid of the 3 there, and we'll also get rid of the 3 and the 9 there, giving us another conjugate pair of 1 8 1 8, and again it's going to be blue. I forgot to put the 8 in. Right, and I don't see anything else. Right, I'm after transposing it all over to the Sudoku software, and I have highlighted in green all the Snyder pairs. Now there will be some other pairs there as well if you look at it in terms of pairs on rows and columns. For example, there's a 6 and a 6 here, and anything else there in the columns? No. Well, there's going to be other ones there. I haven't really gone through them. You can, oh, there's 2 9s there, 2 9s there, 2 3s over there, 3 1s, 2 1s across here. So have a look at those yourself. I do see a skyscraper or 2, which I normally term, at least I think they're called skyscrapers, I normally call them finned X-wings. So down below in the comments there are tutorials, and there is a tutorial, or more than one tutorial actually, on X-wings and finned X-wings. Now that's what I think is going to be needed to sort this out. Now the geniuses out there might already have some very simple way of solving this, which would be great. So don't forget to have a go at it and put in your comments there how you solved it. I don't see any chains, at least nothing has sprung out of me there. I'm wondering how many binaries are there. Fair number of binaries, isn't there? That's another one to think about. Look, I'm going to leave it. I've got other things to do today. So I'll come back to you in a day or two with my solution if I don't see any nice, simple exquisite, beautiful solutions from yourselves. Okay, if you like what I'm doing, if you like this channel and the way we go back over the old diabolical Sudokus from the Telegraph, delving into their archives, be sure and, well, thumbs up is always good because it helps get these videos out to other people. Also subscribe and hit the bell and you'll know then automatically when the next one comes out for you. Alright, so till we meet again, Slán Tamil.